everyone. It's been one crazy summer. There's a huge war going on, inflation is insane, gas prices are insane, work is insane, and I hate that I have almost no time to play around with some of the really cool VSTs I have and make videos for you guys. Our band schedule has also been crazy, with 7 gigs in the last month. So yeah, barely any time for music making, or patch making, or sound mangling, also things that I really love. But I wanted to do something quick and cool and weird. I happen to like weird, and I happen to like supporting smaller producers who make some really cool stuff. So when I stumbled onto the Sound Dust website earlier this week, well, I was pretty intrigued and decided to buy one of their instruments. Enter Plankton. If you've seen my previous videos, then you know that I like granularly, tapey, particle engine-y type plugins, like Cycles, Piano Colors, Tapes .01, and Echo Rain, just to name a few. Plankton falls very nicely into that category, except it has its own weird twists. In essence, it's a semi-random, semi-generative sequencer, or at least I think that's what it does. You know, kind of like all those really cool modular videos you see online, where they use $10,000 of equipment and hours of installing patch cables to make, well, really cool sounding stuff. Here's the secret sauce on Plankton. It's got 12 sequencers, one for each note on the keyboard. So essentially, you can control live 12 different rhythms or sequences, and if you set it up correctly on a large enough keyboard with splits, control these with your left hand and leave the right hand to play other things, or just combine everything into orchestral sequenced bliss. You can even set up scales, adjust swing, humanize, change transients and EQ, add delay. There are a bunch of impulse responses, 83 I think, which sound great, and a bunch of articulations. Each of these can be different for every single note on your keyboard. Pretty crazy, right? You can then go to the mixer page and adjust volume, pan, impulse response, and snap for each different note in each octave. Plankton also has a master high and low pass filter and a master reverb with some really cool sounding patches. This thing is pretty complex, and I think you should be able to get some really cool and unique setups with it. So I'm pretty excited to start using it. And, huge bonus, it has weird dancing Plankton. Yeah, baby.
Team, now say work. Work. Put them together, what do you got?
Time bomb.
One fairly major drawback I see right off the bat is that there are only 6 different sounds that you can assign here. I believe that each of these has a different sound for each note, so this is actually more than what it seems to be at first glance. And to be fair, I haven't had enough time to mess around with this and figure out how to unleash its full potential. It is a little disappointing, as the other controls really let you do quite a lot as far as sound design is concerned. I don't think that you can import samples, but that would be one way the developer could upgrade this VST, short of, say, adding more sounds. But enough talk. Let's see what this thing sounds like. First, I'll click on a few of the different notes on the keyboard, so you can hear how a patch is set up with similar but different sounds triggered on each note. I'm going to start with the Ionian Ice Cream Van patch. You'll notice right away that some notes are set up with sequencers, and others are set up with articulations. This is pretty cool, so let's start playing something. As you can tell, this thing is really different. Let's try another patch. Drone Slow Chaos is more subtle sounding. Finally, let's try Neapolitan Minor Trip, which is using the C minor Neapolitan scale, one I'm sure everyone knows. This one sounds like this. So far, Plankton seems pretty wild and sometimes really cool, and it's something I'm going to want to explore more of. I'll need a decent amount of time to wrap my head around this, and also figure out how to integrate this with something like piano colors or echo rain to get some really cool and crazy sequenced madness happening. So that's it for this week. Here's to hoping that the craziness dies down soon and we can all enjoy a relaxed and normal summer. Keep hitting those likes and keep hitting those subscribes, and we will see you on the other side of the mountain.